What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Montana De Leon here. Today is August the 4th at 5:35. This is an update video for my transformation, for my original transformation video, and I just kind of want to update you on my transformation and how I've been doing on this journey. As you know from my previous transformation video, I talked about the rape, about the molestations and things of that sort, and how it was affecting my life, and I had no idea that it was affecting my life. And how Nunu kind of definitely sparked the change in me to realize my self-worth, self-respect, self-love, etc., etc. Nunu and I to this day are still not together. So I know a lot of you ladies have been asking, a lot of you guys were rooting for us and just thought that we were the perfect couple, but yeah, everything ain't like what it seems to be. I definitely took that change as a jump start. Nunu and I had talks about marriage and all these other routes that we were going to take as far as getting married and doing it the right way. So we were going to go to church. We were going to try not to fornicate, which we failed at that. That's probably why we're not together now. And we were going to go to church and do the premarital classes and everything, and we were going to put the Lord first in our relationship, because that's the only way it'll work. You cannot do anything by yourself, because he's going to look at you like, really? Oh, you got this? You got this? Really? Let me see you try. So I was all down for the putting God first in our relationship. So we started going to church. I think I went to church probably like 2 or 3 times before Nunu came in town, and he went to church with me probably like 2 times before we broke up again, and it didn't work out. Regardless of the fact that Nunu and I broke up, I continued on to go to church. I continued on with my walk with the Lord. Till this day, I still go to church. I'm becoming more and more involved in the classes that they offer, still doing the premarital classes, even though he and I are not together, the courtship class, just all the classes that they have to offer, just volunteering and being involved in church and outreaches and things like that that my church does. Going to get baptized all over again. I haven't done this since I was like couple of years old, and I'm about to do it again to officially join my church. But I'm still actively involved in church and going often, and not only leaving it in church on Sunday or Wednesday from Bible study. Like, it's every day, it's in my life all the time with me. I've noticed I don't curse, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't fornicate, I don't look at porn. It's a lot of stuff I just cold turkey cut out, and I'm doing pretty good. If you want to do better, you want to have better results, totally different results than what you were getting before, it's not hard to try something totally new. So the whole no fornicating, no cursing, no drinking, no smoking is like easy for me to do. Easy for me to do, and I'm seriously taking this route very, very seriously. So like I said, I find myself in everyday life coming in contact with whomever, doing little stuff that reflect that I am seriously on this walk with the Lord. I don't like people cursing around me. I tell them, try not to curse around me, or find another word to use, or if anybody's complaining to me about having problems in their life, you should go pray. Why don't you come to church with me? I'm always inviting people to church now. It's crazy. You probably think I'm like, I don't know, crazy or whatever, but to look at me so young and to get into church and get involved in Jesus Christ and all that stuff, they're like, because I really too also expected myself to not get into church this seriously until I was probably like 70, 65, maybe 60. I always looked at church and being heavily involved and talking about the Lord and preaching and all this other stuff. I looked at it it's an old people thing. It's for old people. But I'm glad I caught on young. I'm glad I'm doing it now. It's such a great feeling. I'm getting great rewards from it. I'm getting so many blessings from it by following this route and sticking to it sincerely, wholeheartedly, sticking to it. I am striving to be a P31 woman. That means Proverbs 31, the virtuous woman. I encourage you to go read Proverbs 31. Men, I encourage you to go and read Ephesians 5, 23 through 33, and the book of Jobs. All very wonderful, inspiring chapters and verses in the Bible. You'll definitely notice in my tweets that I tweet a lot about positive stuff, a lot about spiritual stuff, and that's just what I'm on now. That's what I'm striving to stay on. I'm always trying to outdo myself, no matter what it is, and just make me a better me. So if it'll make me an absolutely wonderful person than who I was yesterday, just to get closer to the Lord and do everything right and do everything in a positive, loving, caring manner, then that's what I do. And this part 2 of my transformation is spiritual. The first part of my transformation at New Sparked was definitely a look inside of myself, and it was all mental, how I thought about myself, how much I respected myself, and how much I really loved myself. Now this second part of the transformation that Nunu sparked, and the Lord is taking over from where he left off, where Nunu left off, and I'm gonna take this walk with him. It's working for me. Like, this is what I'm on now. It's a spiritual thing. Like, I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm not finna sit up here and be like, book of such and such in poems and I'm not finna hit you with the Bible verses like that, because I haven't learned everything yet. So I don't know everything yet, and I don't think I'll ever be like a Bible thumper like that anyway. I still have a lot of balance in my life, so everything is not Bible, church, God, pray. It's a lot of it, but I still have balance. I'm still a normal person. I just chose a certain route to go, and that's just to walk with the Lord. So you're going to definitely notice no cursing. You very rarely see me down and out. You might catch me tired, but you very rarely see me down and out, because it's just a wonderful feeling doing something right. When you do right, you can't feel wrong. You can't feel bad. It's nothing negative about it at all. I do have haters coming at me. I do have trials, tribulations, and struggles I go through, but I get through them easily because I have faith and know that everything's going to come out okay. So if it don't kill me, it can only make me stronger, and I don't let a lot of stuff get me down now. I very rarely worry about stuff. I very rarely stress about stuff. If I do find myself worrying and stressing, I let go and I let God handle it, because, you know, they always say God won't give you nothing you can handle. You're right, because you're supposed to turn right back around and be like, I'm gonna let go and let you handle this. I meditate, I pray, I do what I got to do to stay in a happy place. I really wanted to come on here and update you guys with what's going on in my transformation. Yes, I am staying on this positive route. I'm doing whatever I can do to make my life a very happy place, and everyone around me to be very, very happy people. It's made me a better person inside and out. My life has been going in stages. Right now, first it was the self-love stage. Now it's my spiritual stage. Me getting closer to God. Next is going to be focusing on marriage and expanding on my family. One thing I did want to say was the very last thing about my life that I was not happy with, that I wanted to change while I'm on this spiritual walk, has finally come through for me. So 5 years of waiting, and I got it done. So the last part of my life that I need to fix, God is good. It's in the process. Out with the old, in with the new. I won't mention what it is exactly, but I'm happy about it. That's all I needed. And now I'm a good role model to say a walk with God is what you need to be doing. But yeah, definitely I'm about to go to sleep. It was absolutely wonderful catching up with you guys, and I hope to talk to you all very, very soon. I love you guys. God bless. I'll talk to you later.